Amazon shoppers, just do a really quick review of this Flydigi Vader 5S wired Xbox gaming controller that I got recently on Amazon. I just want to go over a very quick unboxing. I also want to talk about some of the most main and prominent features of this wired controller, and yeah, just have a chat about it. I always like to thank the brand for sending over a gift so I can give this full-on extensive review of this really awesome wired controller. Now, firstly, just looking at the box, I really like it. I like that it shows that it is stamped with the officially licensed Xbox stamp, which is awesome. I really like the design of the controller. It's a nice golden black sort of design. It also includes a 1-month ultimate Xbox Game Pass key, I suppose, which is really, really awesome. And then on the side here, it shows those different Xboxes that it's for. But if we look what's actually inside the box, there's a couple things to go over. Now, firstly, that's in the sleeve. By the way, everything is sleeved, which is just awesome. The actual packaging quality is absolutely amazing. You have this little instruction manual right here. First of all, it has a little QR code right here that will give you a full video instruction of how to use a controller, how to plug it in, how to turn it on. And that's basically all explained in this tiny little instruction manual. There are a bunch of pages to help you figure that out. And yeah, just help you, give you some general knowledge about your controller. And then there's a little piece right here to show you all the different sort of components that they have. But yeah, just overall a very nice sort of user manual. Next, we have the cable, and I gotta say, this cable feels and looks absolutely amazing. It's a nice blue and black sort of braided cable. This charging cable is a USB to USB-C charging cable. And then next, this is actually very, very nice. It comes with a 1-month trial of Game Pass Ultimate. This gives you a whole different variety of all sorts of different games that are included with Xbox Game Pass. But this is a Game Pass Ultimate, so you have basically their full library. And this is just a really nice plus. I'm super happy that you buy an Xbox controller and then you get some Game Pass to go with it, which is just a really nice plus. And then finally, what we're all here for, the actual controller. This controller feels absolutely amazing. The actual hand feel fits perfectly with my hand. I love the way it looks. It has a nice little shimmer. It's got these little specks right here that really make it pop. Also, these buttons, fully mechanical. These are fully mechanical buttons. They're not plasticky. They feel absolutely amazing. This is not a plasticky cheap controller. This is official. This is really, really nice. Also, I really like all of these different buttons that are right here that can be remapped. This is very courteous for games like League of Legends, World of Warcraft, where you're gonna have a lot of spells on your hotbar. You would usually use a keyboard for those types of games, right? But no, I mean, you don't really need to do that with all these different buttons. I mean, you could basically play any game you want with this controller, because it's got the buttons at the front right here, you got the buttons at the back, you got more buttons right here, 6 different remappable buttons. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Also, something else you can do just manually with the controller, just in the internal hardware, is you're lifting, you have these lifted down. So the actual slower acceleration for these very nice designed knobs right here, these are more for racing games, for lower and upper acceleration. But if you're playing FPS, you just lock those up and these immediately become mechanical. It's just, there is some amazing hardware and software actually included this controller, and I highly recommend. Oh yeah, there's also, I forgot about this. There's also a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, and of course the USB-C inlet right there. You also got your hotbar buttons right here, your home button, just basically everything you're gonna need. But yeah, that's really my full review of this controller. This controller, I mean, if you're in the market for a very good bang for your buck wired controller, this is absolutely amazing. It's got all the different components I could ever want. It's got the mechanical part here. You could also change and interchange the mechanical components on these bits, which is just awesome. It comes with Game Pass. I mean, the braided cable. There's just really just not enough things I could say that's nice about this controller. It's just absolutely amazing. I just really like everything about it. I like the color. I mean, bang for your buck, you're going to get a really, really awesome controller for all your different series of Xbox, and if you're going to be doing some PC gaming. But yeah, that's really my full review of this Flydigi Vader 5S wired controller for Xbox and PC that I got recently on Amazon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.